Welcome to the Newark Regional Business Partnerships Engage in Exchange podcast. Join us for business insights and meaningful conversations with NRBP's member organizations. Thank you to our podcast host sponsor, the Martin Tuchman School of Management at NJIT. Additional support for NRBP's Engage in Exchange podcast is provided by PSEG, New Jersey Urban News, Main Street Advisory, LLC. Hello, I'm Ferlanda Fox-Nixon, President and CEO of the Newark Regional Business Partnership. We are the premier Chamber of Commerce for the Greater Newark region. Our guest today is Penda Howell, founder, CEO, and publisher of New Jersey Urban News. Welcome, Penda. So happy to have you here today.
Thank you so much, Ferlanda. It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for having me.
Yes. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Gosh, what is there to say? I'm a pretty boring person.
No, never.
Well, a little bit about me. I'm married. I'm a dad. Entrepreneur at heart. Owner of New Jersey Urban News, owner of PCH Multicultural Media Sales, co-founder of a AI sales platform called Momentum, born and raised in Paterson, New Jersey.
Okay.
Lived in the Poconos, which is northeast Pennsylvania. That's a little bit about me.
Okay, so now about New Jersey Urban News.
So New Jersey Urban News was founded 5 years ago as a pet project, honestly, for me. I was doing an executive leadership course with the Poynter Institute at USC, and one of the projects that I had to complete before I could graduate from that class was to develop a product that was public-facing that I thought I could monetize.
Okay.
That product for me was a newsletter.
Okay.
I thought, I know media, been doing media for about 25 years. New Jersey lacked, at that time, what I felt were credible news outlets reporting on and for communities of color, Black folks.
Okay.
And so I wanted to develop a product that we could bring to market, that I could be proud of, that I also felt like we could monetize, and that's how I started New Jersey Urban News. It started as a weekly newsletter.
Okay. And so what are the beats that you cover?
So we cover all of your traditional beats: health, arts and entertainment, sports, education, social justice. We like to consider ourselves a weekly newspaper in digital format. That's how I describe New Jersey Urban News. We turn over our original reporting on a weekly basis, several times a week. If you visit the website, njurbannews.com, on Thursday, the entire site's turned over.
Okay.
And that's why we sort of compare it to a weekly newspaper, because with weekly newspapers, content's turned over once a week. In addition to the website, we have a couple of newsletters that we publish weekly. One on Sundays, which is a general news recap of some of our most read stories the week prior. And Thursday, our Art Noir newsletter is sort of a roundup of everything arts, entertainment, events happening in and around New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
We get some stuff from New York, covers Harlem, a little stuff from Brooklyn, a little stuff from Philly as well. But for the most part, it's a curated sort of list of events that are happening in New Jersey.
So when you say you figured out a way to monetize New Jersey Urban News, tell us how you're doing that. Is it through subscriptions? subscriptions? Is it through sponsorships, advertisements? How are you doing it?
So we monetize New Jersey Urban News in a couple of different ways. We do not charge a subscription to read our content. Our content is not gated, so you can access our articles for free, our resources for free. Our business model is paid advertising and strategic partnerships. And so, display advertising, we work with a lot of brands on branded content, sponsored content, your traditional advertising go to market strategy is what we use for New Jersey Urban News.
That's great.
Thank you.
And you're based here in Newark, so why Newark?
Well, I think Newark is a dynamic hub. I've got some history in that my mom's sister grew up here, raised her family here. I'm from Paterson, New Jersey, originally born and raised. But Newark is where it's happening. Mm-hmm. Quite frankly, I wanted to start my business in Paterson, but there's no business to be had.
Okay.
And so, you have to go to, where the environment sort of supports the sort of type of work that you want to do. And that environment is happening here. Newark feels like home to me. It's 15 minutes from where I grew up. I spent a lot of my childhood and teen and young adult years here. Mm-hmm. And so it's become a part of me.
And then do you have any pet projects that you would like to see, whether it's based on experiencing the Renaissance of Newark or just some private projects that you've always had that you want to see come to fruition?
So, yeah, several. One that I'd like to highlight, though, is because of my work, I've been in media for 30 years, and I coach other media organizations from across the country. I'm coaching 5 of them right now, in addition to, my day job with New Jersey Urban News. And I've coached media organizations on revenue strategy for quite a while. Mm-hmm. And there was always a void from providing a roadmap to monetizing their content, also a roadmap to developing news products that can be monetized. Mm-hmm. And there were never enough people to help those folks get that thing done. And so my partner and I put our heads together, and we've come up with a platform. It's called Momentum Lab Pro. It's in the beta stages right now, but it'll be coming to the market pretty soon. We think it's going to be transformative for any organization that does public-facing outreach in any sales capacity. Okay. It was purpose-built for media organizations initially, but it'll be able to be utilized in a number of different verticals, and we're very excited about it.
That's great. It sounds exciting. I think anything that's using artificial intelligence nowadays to help people become more effective and efficient is the way to go. So congratulations on that effort.
Thank you.
And we always like to find out why people join NRBP. What's your story?
I think it's so important to be a part of the community where your business is. And just like if I lived here, I'd want to be involved in the community. And so for me, NRBP is almost like you're a Newark community-based business organization that sort of wraps their arms around you, encourages you, provides resources for you. And so when I became aware of the organization, the first thing I did was join. It just made sense to me.
Well, thank you. And because you joined, we now have a podcast sponsor. So we thank you for sponsoring this podcast. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Why did you raise your hand to become a sponsor?
Well, 2 things. I wanted to be supportive of the organization. And secondly, I understand how difficult it is to monetize and to do the sort of work that you need to do and that you all are doing requires an investment from your members. And so I understand that perspective, and I'm happy to do so.
So how can people find New Jersey Urban News, whether they're an advertiser or a reader? How can we locate you?
Well, you can look us up really quickly, and we should pop up at the top of the search bar. NJUrbanNews.com is our website. You can also, believe it or not, call us directly. We have somebody answering the phone. 973-546-5758, 973-349-4565.
And is that also the case if I have a story idea?
Story ideas should be emailed to editorial@njurbannews.com or info@njurbannews.com.
And what if I'm interested in being a freelance reporter for you?
So freelance reporters can also reach out to our editorial team directly at editorial@njurbannews.com. We do have onboarding opportunities for freelance reporters in covering a variety of different verticals, and we're always looking for freelancers.
Okay. So you mentioned a variety of beats that you cover. Are there any areas that you really try to stay away from?
Yeah, yes, we try and stay away from crime. What we really like to do is report and provide news and information for the community that can be useful to them and their families and their lifestyles. Our goal is to uplift, educate, inform, encourage civic engagement, and report on the good things that are happening in the Black community.
Thank you for joining us. Today's inspirational quote comes from Colin Powell. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. Thanks again for listening. Thank you for listening to NRBP's Engage in Exchange podcast. Tune in next time for more NRBP member organization insights. For more information about our organization, visit www.newarkrbp.org. Thank you again to our podcast host sponsor, the Martin Tuchman School of Management at NJIT. Additional support for NRBP's Engage in Exchange podcast is provided by PSEG, New Jersey Urban News, Main Street Advisory, LLC.